Greetings, and welcome to my channel. I am Divine Sunflower Mystical Mama here with our coffee thoughts. Who is our? Who is we? My Madama and I. And so I want to thank all of my honeys who have supported my channel with the likes, the shares, the comments. Yes, the comments are coming in. I love that. I love the engagement. It helps me to get further along in the algorithm so that YouTube can push out my channel. So keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing and commenting and sharing with your people. I sound repetitive, but yeah, all of that. I'm excited. But I also have an update. Madama says that, well, yesterday she said she'd come on 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But this morning she said, no, you got work to do. It's time for you to get focused. YouTube does not pay the bills. And while that would be nice, one day, today, I need to focus. I gotta focus on creating my foundation, building my foundation nice and solid. I have networking to do and meetings to go to and emails to send and marketing materials to create from scratch. Woo, child. Send blessings to me. And all negative energy will be returned to sender. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. But I have a schedule, and I even wrote it down like a good old Virgo that I am. So Monday, Madama said, is her day. We will do coffee thoughts once a week. I know. That's crazy, right? If I wake up and she says, I want to jump on, we got something to say, then I will. To go from 7 days a week to 1 day a week, drastic. Big change, but big changes are coming for me and for you. And as much as I love doing these channel readings, they don't pay the bills. So you can support the channel by making a donation to the Coffee Thoughts, for the candles, for the... Oh, child. I really, honestly, I need some technical help. I've done my best on the humble because I was told to just jump out and do it. And I did. And this is my testimony. I would love to have production, a countdown and all that. Now, behind the scenes, I've been learning some tools to use, but I still need help. And help costs money. So if you would like to support, okay, if you would like to support the channel by making a donation, you can CashApp or Zelle me to Divine Sunflower. DivineSunflower@gmail.com. The 3's replace the E's. The spelling is... Okay. I'm getting messages as I'm talking to you. So 3-card pull. I put half of the card, half the pile. I got the other half. Madama, let's get a good one. What card? Oh, child. What card from this pile will wrap up the reading that I'm about to start? Okay, we'll just do it like that. She said, you don't gotta smoke today. So, oh, this is so beautiful. Beautiful things are happening. Trust and... I freaking know it. It was the card I looked at. She said, you need to trust yourself. I feel like a baby birdie getting pushed out the nest. Like I felt hands on me, like pushing me, like, you can do this. I've always known I didn't need the cards. She said, you don't need the cards. As a matter of fact, what I was told, I did one the other day because I heard, oh, honey thoughts. So my coffee thoughts with La Madama But I am Divine Sunflower Mystical Mama. This is the Honey Tribe, and I will be sharing honey thoughts regularly. So this is not a goodbye. Madama just said, I'm going to fall back so that you can step forward. Yes. Oh, I love that. The support is real. But I also have other spirit guides who have something to say. I've been talking about Kalima. I have cards. I have cards from last week that I haven't pulled yet, that I haven't read yet, because I wanted to do my research. And so Tuesdays, I will be pulling from the Kali deck. Okay? And Wednesdays, Ancestor Wisdom. So Lama Dama is probably going to show up. And Thursday is Gitana Guidance. And Friday, we'll tap into Oshun's energy. On Saturday and Sunday, we'll probably do some spirit, animal, and angel messages. All right? Something like that. Now, woo! 6:11. We're starting. Divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Some things take time. But you have to be an active participant. You're not just going to be like, oh, I wish upon a star, I wish upon a star, and then it's just going to happen. Certain things do happen like that, but the bulk and you gotta do something. Like, how you gonna win the lotto if you don't play? You gotta be in it to win it, right? So trust the process, embrace uncertainty, and have faith that it's gonna be all right. Have faith in the journey unfolding before you. Like, I had a vivid dream, and I don't get them that often, and it was just a clip of cedarwood. I need to get cedarwood essential oil. I have cedarwood, I believe, incense. Hey Siri, are cats allergic to cedarwood incense? I can't see. Hold on. Hey Siri, are cats allergic to cedarwood incense? She keeps going. One more time, Siri. Are cats allergic to cedarwood? Siri, are cats allergic to cedarwood? Is it harmful? Yeah. Somebody said no. Somebody said yeah. Okay. I have to Google that. I don't put too much incense in the house because it does affect my kittens. Well, my cats, my babies. And my senior cat, she is sick. She has kidney disease, and I don't need to make her conditions any worse. But I may have to go outside with some cedar wood. You may have to go outside, do your homework, and look into the purposes of cedarwood. It's for intuition. It connects with the ancestors. So it is a spiritual, it's a spiritual thing. You don't just have to use sage and palo santo. There are other things, eucalyptus. I mean, all the herbs have some spiritual component to it. Healing, protection, right? You got bay leaf, you got thyme, eucalyptus, rosemary, rue. Spiritual baths coming soon. And look, I'm in the planning phase. Before I can get there, wherever there is for me, there for you may be different. Well, it's gonna be different because while we're going up, we may be going in different directions. I heard somebody's gonna be an astronaut. I love that. Which one of my honeys is gonna be an astronaut? Yo, send me a picture when you get up there. It takes, oh, sorry, it says, take a step back. What have I been advised to do? To take a step back and plan the necessary steps to what? To move forward so I can turn my goals into reality. things aren't moving fast enough, and the reality is because I haven't put enough of my energy and effort into it. I'm having fun doing the fun stuff. Recording here on YouTube is fun for me, but again, it doesn't pay the bills. But if I get this marketing material finally completed and not just a thought in my head, so it went from my head to research to the paper, I have some direction. I'm going to meditate on the clarity, and I got to get it done, the final part. So I've done the steps, but there's so much on my plate and some distractions, and I heard in some avoidance. So I can't avoid the work. I have to do certain things, even though they may be boring, even though they may be hard. You may have to do some things, even though they may be boring, even though they may be hard. I'm hearing math class. I'm hearing accounting. Oh, mercy. How you gonna handle business without the money and the numbers, without the organization, without the record keeping? There's a system, I heard, checks and balances. How you gonna cut checks if there's no money in the bank? You gotta get the money in the bank. Woo! Spirit said, and you will. So plan wisely. Cultivate success through meticulous research. What did I just say? I've been researching and putting things together and getting clarity on the things that I don't know. Because while I have an idea, I don't necessarily know how to make it happen, which is why I need like a technical person to help me put some things together, because I have the vision. I'm a visionary. Hello? But how am I going to do it? I'm not really sure. Have some ideas, not really sure. So, meticulous research, strategic plotting. I DM'd a young man today. Well, he DM'd me yesterday. You know, it's funny. People, I said, they watching. This young man, he always likes my stories on Instagram. It's one of those people, like, you know, from 7 Degrees of Separation. I met this young man years ago at an event at a college. I attended that college, but I didn't graduate from that college per se. But either which way, I went to an event and we met. We've been Instagram friends for years, but I don't really know him like that, right? But I know that he likes most of my pictures, right? So shout out to that young man. And I know that he knows some of my younger sorors, because they went to school together at the same time. I already was long gone. So he's cool with people that I'm cool with, right? But we're not necessarily cool. I know some of his older frat brothers, you know, but either which way, I text him and I said, because I already knew the answer, right? Hello, mystical mama. But I texted him, I said, by any chance, do you play the drums? And he said, yes, I do. Hey! So, I then asked, do you play the djembe or the congas, right? Because there's different kind of drums. And then I got busy, so I don't got the answer yet. But if he tells me, yes, I do, again, I'm going to ask him, listen, I need a beat. I've been needing a beat. I've been asking for a beat, and people keep letting me down. Some people just talk. I don't want to network with talkers. I need to network with doers, right? So unless you are supporting and helping me grow and build, you got to go that way. I don't have time for banter. It's action time. So action time. Stop wasting time with people that just want to be in your space. A lot of people want to be in my space. What is that contributing? If it's nothing, then it's on pause. It's grind time. And the card that came out that I saw, but I said, no, let me shuffle. And I shuffled 3-4 times and it still came out, is sculpture of self. Shape the sculpture of self. Honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. Create a new identity. Embrace change and rediscover yourself. Crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence and am. We are works in progress. Some people expect you to No. What I'm hearing is very clear. Some people remember you a certain way. Ooh, child. So they think they know you. But that was you 7, 8 years ago. You're not the same anymore. Some people remember you when you do things you no longer do. So that is their memory and their version of you that they still think exists. I heard, allow me to reintroduce myself. Change is good. Change is okay. Some people don't like change. Some people fear change. Some people, because they're stuck, think other people are stuck. If people can't accept where you're at this point in your life, then they don't. That's a them problem. But if they don't know the new you, then that's on you. So reintroduce yourself. People know me for radio. Every so often, I'll get a message. Oh, you still on the radio show? I got this album. I haven't done radio since the Panorama. I did my best. It became very stressful trying to record from home with all the outside noise. I didn't feel good about the what I was producing, right? And I just fell back. And I loved my radio show and I had it for 15 years. Now, Spirit said, now you'll have a YouTube channel. And it's different. And now you won't just be the voice, you'll be the face. Right? Ashe. Change is good. Some people know me for voiceovers. I didn't do that for long, but I don't currently am not doing that anymore. And I will. But when I do get back to it, it won't be audiobooks. And if it is, I need to get a big contract because my time I feel was wasted. But it was learning. So I paid my dues. No, I know better. I know that I don't necessarily want to do that. It didn't make sense for me money time wise. Right? Segueing into the path that I want and creating. I've created a lot of opportunities for myself. Create opportunities for yourself. Don't just wait for people to give you stuff because they might not necessarily do it, especially when they see you as competition. So don't tell people exactly what you're doing. You let the people know what they need to know in the part they need to play. The young man doesn't know why I need this drum sound. All he needs to know is that I need it. And you can gift it for me, gift it to me, or you can charge me, whatever, and let's figure it out. And let's put it in writing, and I'll give you the credit. Beat created by so-and-so, right? Boom. Now it's mine. What I do with it is my business. He doesn't need to know. Oh, blah, blah. Now, if he asks, I'll let him know, oh, I have a YouTube channel. You want to check it out? Boom, hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe. So that's what it's giving. It's giving that everything happens in divine timing, but you have to do your part and plan methodically, strategically. Remember, wise counsel. And you create the you that you want to be. Don't worry about how other people see you or how they remember you. How do you see yourself is what's more important. And how, ooh, that's deep. And how do you wish to be remembered? Bomba. I am Divine Sunflower. Hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye.